put that thing up on it, and got a mallet. And when he come down on that, I was like, ooh, and he's a farmer, too.
Where's
on
our
the side.
cam at?
And that man, I turn around and look, and there's a dude in the military named Callaway. He's a black guy. And he's got big old arms. And he looked at me
Why
and
is
he
our
said,
screen not?
he said, I'd hate for him to get a hold of me.
Ah,
There
He
it
said,
goes.
I'd be hunting me something to make him turn me loose like that crescent whip's laying over there.
It wasn't plugged in.
He said, I don't even know if that would slow him
Is he
down.
big like the dude on
Waiting on the
Shawshank
guys.
Redemption? No, not Shawshank.
Give everybody
The Green
time to
Mile.
chime in.
Remember that black guy?
Homer, he's not. He's not.
They're all chit
He's-
chatting.
He's fat. He's not really fat, but he's just
Rotund.
he's just that old school farmer,
Yeah.
But man, you want to talk? I'm telling you, you know how a
Is there
fire
anybody
hose
gonna
is.
join
Yeah,
us?
well,
Oh,
I know
fire
that
hose.
sucker knocked
And
it.
that mug, he'll reach down there one-handed and grab it.
We have
He's
one
like,
person watching us.
spraying it like
Wonder who that
this.
is.
You're like,
Stop.
you're over there like this, and you're under the machine. And he said, "Don't turn that thing loose." He said, "You wet that
Hey,
thing
y'all,
up."
Karen West
it's
is on.
Miss Karen. Hey, Karen, how are you? We gotta learn to look up there.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Where y'all at?
We're just starting. Jay says hi. He's not gonna be part of our live.
I'm going to get in bed. Got work tomorrow.
got
Bless
work
his
tomorrow.
heart.
What do I need to look at?
You need to look at that camera right there.
That camera right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey!
Hola.
Heath!
If you are on, I see 3
Try that
people.
dog
If
weed.
you'll let us know who's
Take
here,
LD.
it'd be great.
What? Are we on?
We
But
are on. We're
The sad
live.
part is we're blind. We can't see.
Who's blind?
Karen says, I'm okay, just getting old.
Quit squinting.
Me
Karen
too.
who?
Karen West. She's one of our faithful followers.
See, they'll
I know that.
they'll reply right there.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. That's mine.
There's
Iced coffee.
mine. Hey, coffee.
my honey had a Diet Coke he drank.
Yep.
So
How is Perry Hill?
tired.
Tired. Wednesdays is a long day.
Wednesday's a busy day for
No.
us.
Monday and Tuesday's a long day.
Monday's busy for him. Tuesday's busy for him.
Yes, we are. We on Wednesdays we cook Wednesday night meals for our church.
Wednesday night meals. That we Wednesday
Us
night. Wednesday night.
Wednesday night meals. And so we've just gotten home from church, and I don't know what possessed us to decide to do the live, but this is about the only time that we all can get together.
Yeah. About the only time.
Yeah, that's about it.
Not really. Don't believe that. Just
Well,
saying.
We find time for the tide.
well, roll tide.
We do. We do. Miss Karen, where are you? Where are you from? I can't remember.
Bonifay.
No. Let's see.
Do y'all
I
need
forget
me
her
to sit
part.
in front so I can read it?
Well, Eric's the only one with good eyes in this group.
Everybody's like this.
Smarty pants.
Oh, she's St. Anglo, Texas.
Texas.
Texas. Is it
Mhm.
still hot there?
Can we make it to Amarillo by morning?
Amarillo by morning
Oh,
Up
from San Antonio.
yep.
Yeah, I see there's 4 people on. If you're on, just do a shout out and let us know that you're there. I'd
Who's
like-
watching? That's
Who-
what we want. We want to know who we're talking to.
Yeah.
So
And 101 today. Ouchie Wawa. We had
Yeah.
some nice weather today.
it's actually starting to feel like fall here,
A little bit.
just a 10.
just a little bit.
It's in the 80s, low 80s
Yes.
a day and low 60s at night.
I actually told Meemaw this morning when we was out taking care of the animals, I could stay outside all day.
Yeah.
Hers is
Oh.
a dry heat, so we
Yeah.
have humid heat here, and that makes it even hotter.
Oh, dang.
I went to Arizona one time when Erica was a baby, and it was 104 there, and it was a different kind of heat. It was hot. Our older sister lived there, and
Jazzy Hi from Lupton, Alabama.
oh, what I saw you on a live chat. Whose live chat was that on? Was that Andale's the other day that I saw you on there?
No, it was
Mm.
It was Wendy and Alan, wasn't it? I can't remember. Well, welcome aboard.
what are
Yeah.
the mini farm A&W?
A&W Mini Farms.
Yeah.
Alan.
Where is
Yeah.
Lumpton, Alabama? I don't even know where that is.
I don't know
I
either.
don't either.
North,
You go ahead and help
south,
us.
east,
I think-
west,
I think it's
Central.
central.
We usually do things by big cities. You know, you're
Right.
either near Birmingham, Montgomery, or Dothan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me look it up. Let me see. See if I can figure it out.
we'll give y'all a few more minutes. Maybe there'll be some more join us.
Said yes. From A&W.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
terrible to be blind.
We might need to let Eric sit here so he can read them. Oh, it's north of Jasper.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty area up there. Really
I don't
pretty.
even know
area.
where Jasper's at.
It's
Of course, I don't travel much.
No, he does not.
I don't like to travel.
Jasper is like, isn't it the northwestern corner?
Let's see where it's at. North of Jasper, Alabama. That's what he says. Let's see. Let's see here.
You looking it up?
I'm looking it up. What's going on with our internet?
I have no idea.
It is being slow.
I don't
Mm.
know either.
That could be our. Look
Hostage.
there.
Oh,
Hey,
is that
Greg.
Greg
Well,
and
or-
Sheila.
Sheila.
Or is it Sheila? You don't know who it is.
Probably both of them.
You think it's
Hospitals
both
is
of 'em?
joined in.
Yeah.
Hello.
How are our friends?
Did you figure out Jasper real quick?
I'm waiting on
Speaking
my.
of, we need
Or
to
in-
order our black oats.
Yep.
Yes, we do. And we
We'll
got
be-
a
we'll
pig
be-
delivery.
We'll be getting some stuff from y'all for long, Greg.
And a pig delivery, right?
Yeah, we'll bring you a pig. Oh, it'll probably be another month and a half,
Yeah.
something like that.
This weekend, they got a big old thing coming this weekend.
I got 2 more pigs. If
No. I know what, no, you know what I'm talking about. They got to be cut. Yeah.
Jasper's right outside of Birmingham. I just figured it out. Chazzy.
I'm
Just
gonna be
outside of Birmingham. I see
busy
it.
first thing Saturday morning.
What's Saturday morning? Oh, he's going fishing.
Mm-mm.
What are you doing?
Top secret.
Oh, not
Don't
even,
know the key.
not even your wife. Can they?
Ain't you got to work Saturday?
Yes.
Dang, gotta hate that.
You- Yes. Can't wait for more bacon. No, what do you say? I can't read that.
Oh, I can't wait for more bacon.
Our heart's in the way.
Yeah, our heart's in the way.
That's what it is.
Mhm. It says bacon, pork. Look at there, Gene, jukebox Gene. I wish
From
we
Just
had.
Dig It Farms. Hey man.
I wish that we had volume here where you could sing to us, Gene.
We need, yeah, some
Yep.
singing.
Now we don't have Jason Lauren here with us. He was tired.
That's what we need to do one night. We need to set up Zoom.
Yeah, if anybody
That way
knows,
we can listen to Gene sing.
Gene said, Greg, the bacon is mine. I think we have enough to share, don't we?
That's right.
absolutely.
We do.
Yep, those pigs though. When are we gonna cut them though? Those males need to be cut, don't
Yeah, that's a week. Isn't that this
Yeah.
weekend that we're planning on doing that?
Well, we can.
We got how many left now to cut?
There's probably five
Five
males,
males.
out there.
5
Mhm.
males and 4
4
females.
females. Just our luck.
Yeah.
And the mighty surgeon here. He does such a great
Johnny,
job. Don't you?
It should be much easier They ain't a third as big as the last time it was. We cut them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time we waited until they was about
As long as we can find the testicles, they're easier.
6 weeks old.
Yeah. We had a lot of people comment on our video for clipping the teeth that we did a few weeks ago, and that
Yeah.
was an experience. I know for sure.
That's the first time we've ever clipped their teeth before.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna try to do that from now on. We're gonna clip their teeth and give them a shot of ivermectin
Mhm,
for worms, and that way you won't have to do anything to them. If you
mhm.
get one from us, just feed them out and take them to the processor or whatever you do with them.
Yeah. So
You know.
hopefully we'll be out there with a video camera again,
That's right.
catching that. Jace is our manhandler. He
That's right.
grabs them for us, and
Greg, look in the mail the next few weeks. I'm gonna be sending you something else to try, just so you know.
oh, okay.
I don't even know what that is.
We don't even know what that
It's
is.
top secret. I told you.
Top
Man,
secret.
everything's top secret.
He doesn't tell me anything.
No, I'm gonna make some. I don't know if Greg's ever eat any or any of y'all, anybody else has ever eat any. Just type in there yes if you have. But I'm gonna make some beauty berry jelly. The beauty berries are ready now in the woods. And now my mother-in-law has a bunch of them up there at her place. But I'm gonna be making some
Mystery.
beauty berry jelly, and I like
Uh-huh.
to send Greg and Sheila some. They try
That
that,
was pretty
stuff.
good. First time we ever.
But it's real good. It's a, I guess it's kind of like the pea hull jelly. It's kind of a tart jelly. The beauty berries are really super tart. You can't hardly eat them raw. You have to add some sugar to them,
Mhm.
but they have a good flavor once you put the sugar with them.
Yeah.
You know, the jelly's really good. It's really good.
Mhm.
All my life coming up, I thought they were poison, but
Yeah.
come to find out they're not. It's like most everything else, you know. I don't know why old people said that, but
Yeah. Yep.
it's like pokeberries. Nothing better, they say. I don't know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for arthritis than poke. It's poke, I think, POKE, pokeberries. course-
Hello, Rick's DXB. Hello.
We
A
see
lot of
you.
waves.
A
We
lot
see you.
We see you.
Thanks for the wave.
Rick's DXB. Where you from, Rick's?
Yeah.
Let us know when you.
So we've got Texas and Alabama and Georgia on
That's right.
here so far.
Yeah, that's pretty
Mhm.
good.
We figured this was probably a late live for a lot because people's probably trying to settle down, but we thought we would try Wednesday night because, we cook on Wednesday nights, and we thought for our church. And so we thought maybe if we got home in time,
Oh,
we could get it. Choke
That's-
cherry jelly is what Karen said.
I've never heard of that.
Choke cherry jelly. If you got the recipe, Karen, can email it to us.
If you're able to share it.
If you're able to share it,
That's
and
something
I
on
guess
my
I'll
shirt.
enter our email. I know I saw that. I was
There's
laughing.
Tracy. Hey, my sweet Tracy.
Yeah, let me type our email right here.
Gene was here. I'd give him a hug.
Tracy, how are you doing?
So
I sure have been thinking about you
I
since
think I put a
Petals.
space before 04, but there's no space. It's Perry Hill Farms 04@gmail.com is our email. Karen, if you got the recipe,
You tell him about that?
we are. That's not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Not yet.
Top secret.
We
It's
gotta-
coming though.
We stop. In due
What?
time, we have our
You're
notes here.
killing me.
We have our-
Notes.
We have
I'm-
notes.
I'm so glad, Tracy, you're feeling so much better. Listen, the offer still stands if you need help in them beds. We'll come and help you clean it up.
Yeah.
right.
Yes. You don't have to worry. We just get in there and work.
We'll get it done.
We'll get it done for
In
sure.
fact, I need to come see Jean's mom and daddy. I just love them.
Mhm.
I could
Mama Jean and Papa Jean.
I
that's
could
what
go
call them.
I
They're
could
so
go sit on the
wonderful.
porch with them for a long
They're
time.
so sweet. They're so
Yep.
sweet. They
I
are.
can sit on the porch most of anybody for a long time.
Yes, you can.
I enjoy swinging. If you got a swing or a rocking chair,
Yeah.
I like both of those.
With cold coffee, right?
Yeah.
Cold coffee or hot, doesn't
Mhm,
matter.
mhm.
Doesn't matter what time of the day it is. I just like coffee.
Okay, so Karen says the berries are more from the north. She said her husband grew up in South Alberta, Canada.
California, or is
Or-
that Canada or California?
I don't know. Southern. He made it, but I'll try to get the recipe from him.
Okay,
Yeah,
Nice.
I have not ever heard of that.
yeah,
You can make jelly from anything.
pretty much anything. Now the purple hull pea jelly thing that
Canada. They're from it's Canada.
it's Canada.
was
I
out
just
there.
saw CA and thought California, but I knew Alberta. That was probably. But when you made that purple hull jelly, I was like, that is just weird. But it was actually you still got some left, right?
Oh, we got plenty back there. Somebody
Yeah.
was commenting on one of the videos, or one of the lives I was on. I've been trying to watch everybody's lives.
And
And
pick some in the Denver area.
and
I'm gonna Google that.
and try to see when everybody does their lives, because we don't want to do a live when someone else is doing it. We don't want to take it away. I think the dog just hit our camera or something. Anyway,
He's messing with he's chewing on his foot down there. He's laying on the,
Oh, Colonel can't
on the
be
camera.
far from his owners, and so
he's
it's
the
like,
boss man.
I don't know, Greg, if you still on there, I was looking the other day at some seeds. I don't know why here lately I've been infatuated with running snap beans and running butter beans. But I seen the other day online some running, it was called Alabama black-eyed butter beans.
Mhm.
And they look just like a black-eyed pea, except, well, they look just like a butter bean with a black eye on them, just like a pea, but they were flat.
Mhm.
You know, I wondered if you'd ever heard of those. But if anybody else has heard of them, just shoot us a comment down there. Black-eyed butter beans.
I can't
Alabama
remember.
black-eyed butter beans. The person said it was somebody from Alabama that sent them the seed.
Mhm.
It was on rareseeds.com or something like that. And I was just looking for different kinds of running butter beans. And,
It's just twirling her hair.
he said they were really good tasting.
Twirling her hair.
I watched,
Yeah.
I mean, I looked at the comments.
Yeah.
People cooking
Karen-
said they were good.
Karen said she picked some of those chokeberries in Denver, in the Denver area. I don't guess I've ever heard of them.
Choke cherry jelly.
Choke-
Choke
cherry.
We're gonna
Yeah,
Google
Greg
it.
has not ever heard of those before.
Huh. I thought
So-
it was very interesting.
I did email that person. I haven't checked my email today to see if she's replied on the
Mhm.
seeds
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. I
So-
never, if you watch the channel, Celebrating Appalachia, Tipper's her name. And, she had some. I'd never seen any like that.
Mhm.
Those butter beans that she grew up there, they were running butter beans, and just a different shaped hull and everything. I don't know,
Mhm.
but anyway, very. Let's see, what's the word I'd be looking for as far as a color? They were very vibrant, vibrant colors.
Were they purple?
They were
or-
purple spotted
And red,
ones.
reddish purple, and
Yeah.
but just some neat ones.
Mhm.
Some I never. It's amazing to me how all over the country, you got different varieties:
Mhm.
snap bean, running beans, butter beans, and
Mhm.
all. But I cannot. I have tried the last 3 or 4 years to grow some regular butter beans, and they'll dry up in the hull. They never
Mhm.
form no beans on them or nothing. I've not had any luck. But now Eric planted some running Christmas lime beans. We love those things.
Yeah.
We
those
just
good.
didn't plant enough of them this
Yeah.
year.
They were good.
And they're delicious.
They
Man, they
are.
have a very nutty flavor. It's
Mhm.
really good. And they're very, we've not had any problem making those.
Mhm.
Those are really, if you've never tried growing Christmas lima beans, you
Well, this
sure
la-
ought to try that.
This last time, did the heat get to them pretty fast?
No, when it got hot, it slowed them way down. Now they were blooming like
Yeah.
crazy still, and they would have come back on and produced if we had left.
Yeah,
it, but
they
we had
say
to
if
move
They
it.
were
go-
actually in the spot.
They'll-
But we had to move it because Meemaw's.
Yeah, we had them in some tubs though. They actually done
Yeah.
good just
Mhm.
growing them out of some cattle tubs.
Yeah.
You know, the
Mhm.
big black tubs that minerals come in.
Didn't the roots go all the way
And
Down.
they done just fine in those.
It was,
Mhm.
but I planted 3 per tub.
Yeah.
Chaz, we have the double wheel hoe too. We love it. We love it as well. We got the planter with it. And,
Yeah, it's got the cedar or the planter.
it's the reason I had to have part of the reason I had to have rotator cuff surgery.
it ain't.
I worked it too
It's
hard.
called poor mechanics.
Poor mechanics. That's it. That's it.
That's what it
But-
always is for us.
Yeah.
Poor mechanics.
That's
Well, we were going to give an update on the garden because I know you guys probably saw the video of Jace talking about what we were going to put in our raised beds and all, and that's about as far as we've gotten so far.
Stumpy and I, you weren't out there with us yesterday. I didn't tell. Stumpy and I did manage to get 2 338s. Is that what they call them?
338s.
Oh, we got 338s of onions planted.
Oh.
Texas sweet,
Texas sweet,
uh,
red Creole,
and Carta Blanca.
Where'd y'all
Carta
plant
Blanca
those
white
at?
onions.
They're in seed trays
Oh,
in the greenhouse.
All from Hoss Tools.
That's right.
You need some seed, get them from Greg
Go
Yeah.
see Greg. That's
and
right.
Sheila. They got
Oh,
what's the plan on the sweet
Good
taters
seeds.
that you talked about today?
they are still sitting out there. I just picked that video was actually pretty fresh because
yeah. it
they're
was
still-
3 days old.
they're still curing out
curing.
there on the table.
We got some that ought to be almost ready.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm sure I'm
What are you
gonna
going to do with them, Stumpy?
I seen I can't even think of her name now, but on Whippoorwill Holler, she made a sweet potato pound cake with a cream cheese icing on it.
That sounds delicious.
Wish I had a piece right now.
Not after that bread pudding we
We
made
made
tonight.
bread
I
pudding
didn't eat
tonight
none
at
of the bread
church.
pudding.
We got a whole bucket of it over there left
But
over.
anyhow, I wish you hadn't
Good.
told me that.
But okay, so we got onions in the
What
ground.
kind of onion seeds did you plant, Tracy?
Texas.
Oh,
Texas sweet.
Oh, sweet potato biscuits.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
but yeah,
Bet you that would be good with some cinnamon butter on it.
Ooh,
sweet potatoes are good.
my favorite.
I just picked up some Beauregard variety, but next year, after watching Greg and a couple of
bread pudding was
others,
off the
I
chain,
think
Carrie.
Danny at Deep
Yeah.
South Homestead, their Covington sweet potatoes done the best, and I want to try some Covington next year.
Miss
for
Karen,
sure.
I'll have to get you the recipe to my bread pudding. It's got a brandy sauce on top of it.
It's delicious. It,
It
really
tastes
is.
like a hot honey bun, is what it tastes like.
It's real good.
Mhm, it's so good. I burnt my tongue on it tonight. trying to
Of
taste
course, y'all don't fret. We didn't use brandy sauce at church. Well, you could use white grape juice in place of brandy. So,
Lord have mercy.
oh
it.
gosh,
That's funny. Maybe
Um,
we need to make the bread pudding in one of our videos one day.
that's what we'll do. We can make the bread pudding.
It's about time to do a cooking.
It is, and
video
it's a
and-
perfect dessert for fall because it's got brown sugar and pecans on top.
Oh,
Hey, I like the way you chopped up those pecans on there. That thing was perfect. I know
I have
you
you
have
have
any-
casually because I busted a blood vessel using that chopper thing. It's just this rectangle glass tray, and you have to chop the thing down. And I was banging it, and whew,
Yeah.
I got
Karen said she
busted.
made a bread pudding last week.
Hey, do you put raisins in your bread pudding? Some people put raisins in their bread pudding.
I guess you can.
Yeah, you could do it.
I bet you could put those sweet potatoes in there if they were baked already.
Mm.
Good.
Some sweet potato biscuits, Gene. How about that?
Yeah.
And make a bread pudding with it.
Yeah, there you go.
I bet that would be good.
Ooh-wee. I'm full, and I'm already talking about food again. There's a problem with that.
It's because you live in South Alabama.
That's right. That's right. So we decided just to do a quick live because we hadn't done one in a while, and we just chose tonight because it's generally a time that we could get together. But we were just trying to figure out when and how often we want to do lives, and if it's something we want to delve into. We enjoy talking to you guys, and
He is quiet. I noticed him not saying nothing either.
yeah,
that?
you're quiet.
I'm just listening to y'all talk.
Yeah, Stumpy's doing all the talking tonight.
He's worked a lot this week
Eric,
already. He's
yeah.
had a busy schedule at the hospital, and so
He
he's
probably done work 36 hours in 3 days. He's tired.
Pretty close.
Pretty
That's
close,
what
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Well, they changed your work schedule on you, and you have to work longer days now, don't you?
Just cover and call.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of work, Gene. I'll lay down right side of it.
Egg custard. Yeah,
Ooh.
Eric Stumpy,
Mhm.
he likes egg custard, and you like
That's
buttermilk pies.
Yeah, buttermilk pie and egg custard, very similar.
Rice pudding.
Rice pudding's good too. It's
Mhm.
like a lot like bread
Mom
pudding.
the banana pudding mom makes. She makes with egg custard.
Mhm.
Yeah, Eric's mother makes a homemade custard for her banana pudding, and
Mhm.
it's
It's rich.
Gotta
very
have some of
rich.
that calf slobber on top of it though.
It's very good though.
But you
Meringue.
know, I didn't. It didn't taste that sweet to me the other day when I had it. I took a bite of it.
I love a
It was
warm banana pudding right out of the oven though with,
Yeah,
with meringue on top. That's
yeah.
that's right
That's
up
my
there in the
granny's.
top 5. Of
That's why
anything
he's a
sweet.
diabetic now.
Mm.
Yeah.
She had to bring all that up.
Oh, hey Karen, I recognize you from the live the other day. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate
the
all
better
of y'all
half.
that's joined
She is. She
Yeah.
is.
tonight.
Stumpy used to say that about me, and he don't say it much
What's that?
anymore. I'm your better half.
Aw, she's my best half. How about that?
I put him on the
Sorry.
spot. He had to say that. He couldn't say anything other
Yeah.
than that. So
Yeah. But the garden we're hoping to get some more
Oh.
seeds started. We were on that subject a minute
Yeah.
ago.
I
So-
tell you what, I didn't mean to cut them off, but I do have the prettiest patch of, they're called whippersnapper white peas.
mhm.
They're just beautiful and they are loaded
They're,
up. They're not quite there yet as
Oh,
far as being able to
man.
pick, but they're almost there.
It's like, okay, so what's today? Today's Wednesday, Tuesday. Monday, I drove by and looked at them. It's in our update video that Danette and I
Mhm.
did. We show those 11 rows, but it had blooms on it yesterday. Today, there's little teeny tiny skinny beans on it.
Oh yeah.
It is, and I love a fall garden.
Yeah.
To me,
Mhm.
there's less pests, and it just looks
Yeah.
less weeds, and
Yeah, we fixed to
Hey,
get-
Linda from Kentucky. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Not Kentucky.
mhm.
Good to see you too,
Make some
Karen.
good. Oh well, better not say that.
I can't wait though to try those white peas. We sure didn't get up enough white peas this summer, for
No,
sure.
we didn't.
Well, I think we kept. Oh, collard greens, absolutely. That's on.
That's
that
on
is-
the agenda to go
That's
in the
on our
garden.
agenda to go in the garden for sure.
Stumpy, didn't you put some collard greens in the
There's
canned
none
them?
there.
Didn't you can
Yes.
some?
Yeah,
Those things are so good. Oh,
yeah, we
my
canned
goodness.
some. If you've never canned any greens, they're delicious too.
We're gonna
Kale,
can-
we canned kale too, and it was good.
Canned kale,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
peas.
Yeah.
I canned
Yeah, I
some
agree
white
with-
peas and some.
I
pink
agree.
eyes.
I agree with you, Tracy. It is fall garden is my favorite. You don't have the weeds to have to contend with as bad.
I just can't grow tomatoes good in the fall.
No.
I know.
Turnip green soup. Now I'll tell you, Karen, I made what was that soup? I made that one time with turnip roots in it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Burnt
can't remember.
tops too.
Yeah,
No, there was a turnip soup that you made. We haven't made that in a long time.
I can't even remember the recipe, but it
Yes.
was good.
We
Our
used to make
kids-
it.
Our kids ate it,
even
and they
loved
didn't even
it.
know the turnips was in it.
Yeah.
That's how long they're all grown and married, every one of them, and that's how long it's been since we've made it. Do you remember that soup?
I like all greens: mustards, collards,
Mhm.
turnips, kale,
Mhm.
cabbage, broccoli.
You might have to share the recipe,
All of
Miss
them.
Karen, because I love a good soup during the fall.
I can't even remember what all we put in it.
That is one thing about living in the South. I'm just jealous of people up north that have
An actual winter.
an actual winter, a lot of cold weather. Man, they're all the time cooking soups and all. And down here, we might have 3 or 4 days of cold.
She
But I
says
don't-
it's just
But
the top.
still, I
not the
enjoy it.
turnips.
Oh,
I'm a very seasonal person. I like
Mhm,
in the fall, like it's coming up. I like gravy,
mhm.
anything gravy.
Yeah. But I can
birds
eat
and
soup
gravy.
It's
year-round,
probably
though.
easier to tell everybody what you don't like.
Yeah. Can't think of that right now.
But you know, Stumpy, I like to eat soup year round.
I like soup.
I mean,
Yeah, pretty
You're gonna-
good, but it would be odd for us to eat soup 2 or 3 times in a week.
right. Mhm.
Yeah, we'll eat it occasionally, every week or 2 or 3,
I'll
but
tell you what, we still have a jar of
if it was cold,
your Brunswick stew.
there's a bunch of jars back there.
Put some up the last time I made it.
Mm-hmm.
We need to put some more. It's
Amazing.
good to have ready-made meals like that.
Brunswick stew.
Oh.
Oh, so good.
Absolutely.
What'd she say?
She just share the recipe.
We appreciate
She
that.
doesn't eat turnip greens in general, but you like the soup. That's interesting.
It's just with the tops. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm the
would
same way. I
love
don't
to
eat
have that
turnips.
recipe.
Eric don't eat turnips. He's not.
Do you
big
need
on
our
greens.
email again, Miss Karen? We put it in the comments there.
you like kale though,
Type
don't
it in
you?
there again, sister.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll eat some kale. I'm
Yeah.
not a big greens
Here's
eater.
our email again, Miss Karen. You can email it to
I like
us.
cabbage and broccoli and stuff, but not
Yeah.
turnips and collards. I'm not a big.
Do you remember that those cabbage rolls I made not too long ago?
Yeah.
Oh, those things were so good. What was it, Stumpy? You said that needs to be a weekly meal.
What's that?
Our cabbage roll, the cabbage rolls we made.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like.
Yeah, those are
You
good.
make a good cabbage soup too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
Mhm.
like cabbage soup.
Yeah, I like cabbage soup.
hmm
Eric's grandmother, when she was alive, Grandma Nellie, she would do cabbage with noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? I remember her standing in her kitchen making that one time. And I'm telling you, that was good.
Mhm.
See, what
That's
was
good.
it? I think Chelsea the other day on Little Mountain Ranch was making is it called borscht? Must be something up north, but it had cabbage and potatoes and tomatoes and
Mhm.
and beef stock. She used beef stock
Mm-hmm.
for the
Cabbage casserole.
borscht.
It's your cabbage casserole have like a tomato juice poured over it with hamburger meat and stuff like that,
Or sausage or something.
or sausage. You did yours with sausage that other time, and that's what made it so good.
I made a cabbage. Yeah, I used actually some of our ground pork.
Mm-hmm.
We had put up. It was
Yeah.
good. It was so good.
So right now for the garden, we got the onion seeds planted.
I didn't realize y'all had done that already. Good
We
for you
did.
guys.
We did. I asked Stumpy, please, we got a little bit of sunlight. Let's go out there and get them in the ground. And
Got them in the
it has cream of chicken. Oh, it sounds delicious.
seed trays.
Got them in the seed trays.
We fit to get everything else going too.
Yeah. It's just been hard
Probably
getting everybody
tomorrow.
on the same page. Yeah, we could do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We could work on it tomorrow. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got some stuff in.
Denise and I could probably, no, you have the baby tomorrow.
My grandbaby will be here tomorrow. That's okay. Eric's off tomorrow.
We
Gotta go
also
get the tractor tomorrow.
we
Yeah,
also
they go get the tractor.
our tractor's been tore up's one thing.
Oh,
Or I'd
Can
have
you
done had
imagine
some stuff
having a
planted.
farm and no tractor?
we've
Oh,
been without it how long? 2 weeks?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But anyway, the wiring harness messed up on it. They tell us, and
Hey, KB.
me and Eric probably gonna go get that tomorrow.
Mhm.
I don't know. It depends. I talked about riding.
It
with
sounds
Eric.
like Miss Karen could cook. Well,
He can go by himself. I may cut the grass while he's going to get the tractor.
yeah.
Something.
Don't matter.
Jazzy says that Miss Karen, his wife, can cook.
Oh, nice.
He said he's proof.
That's fine.
Everybody here can cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had to say, yes. Both
Can you hear-
men,
Colonel growling.
he's right here.
He's snorting.
He's right
See him
here.
right there?
There's Colonel right there.
That's old Curtis.
He is not going to go far. Old boss man.
He loves me. He
He's
loves
snorting.
everybody. Matter of fact,
When he's
loves everybody. Let
snorting,
me
he's
talk to him.
happy.
Yeah.
He is happy.
But the guys can cook, and I don't know if you've noticed on our videos, this Stumpy, he heads up the cannon probably because he's at home
In the
in
afternoons.
the afternoons a lot. So he's going to make sure our cannon shelf is full,
Mhm.
canning our vegetables.
Well, we all got stuff we enjoy doing.
right,
I enjoy canning.
absolutely.
Now,
Food. She said, "Away to man's heart."
I said, well, it'd be on yesterday's video, but now I enjoy having the plants, but seed starting.
Oh, that's coming up. That'll be later this week.
I'm not a, you know, I
You're
don't
more on
know.
the seed starter. Starting.
Jason, him.
Yeah,
Jason.
I don't
Mhm.
mind doing
They don't. I don't mind doing it. It just I don't know. It's not my favorite thing to do on the farm for
Well,
sure.
It's
I don't
monotonous.
know why, but it just
Mhm.
you
Well,
know,
we just did 3 trays of 338 seeds, right?
correct.
Of onion seeds. Have you ever
Uh-huh.
seen an onion seed before?
it. It's tiny.
It
It's
looks like a gnat.
tiny. It looks like a little
Yeah.
gnat.
Looks like a gnat, a freeze dried
Ac-
gnat.
He actually handed that task over to Erica when she came
When
over
she
with
come
Becca.
out there, I said, "Here,
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, we did it last.
first of all, I can't half see, but
Right.
Mhm.
So, but Denise and I,
We do have a video coming up because we had to update our greenhouse. Speaking about that, so
Yeah,
oh, it's coming out
It's-
tomorrow. Is it? Mhm.
not
okay.
much of an update.
Well, I mean, you know,
It was a-
it's
they just rewrapped it.
we just
well, it's going to be on tomorrow. Don't give too much
Oh.
away.
It's
It's tomorrow's video, and
I wasn't
it has served us well. It's a little hoop
I
house.
wasn't real satisfied with it, but it's going to work for what we needed to do.
It
Right.
has definitely served us well, and it has helped many a seed come to light
yeah.
on our property.
Well, our last year, even though the freeze killed half of them, you know, I felt like,
Oh, our server. Hang on, guys.
are we off?
There we go. Are we still there? Can y'all hear us? Let us know if you're still there or not.
It says we're still live.
Okay. Something happened with
We
our
live.
server.
We live in our hearts beating.
Mhm. But I felt
Yeah.
like, you know, there's a couple different things that we've learned that would help us on our onions, and but they were really
Ooh.
pitiful when we put them out,
Ritz crackers coming on top.
and they wound up make the ones that didn't get killed by the freeze wound up making some pretty decent sized onions, and so we're gonna try again this year, not give up on it.
Mhm. We're hoping, you know, with the build of Meemaw's place that we'll be able to get us a one of those little cooler room or whatever storage places
to put our potatoes and
and
stuff.
our onions
At some
in
point,
at some point.
we might have
Some
some
point.
ability to build something that we can
No,
keep stuff cooler and dry.
right. For those of you who wonder, have we lost our mind planting 3 trays of 338 seeds of onion plants? We do salsa, make salsa and sell it.
Mhm.
And then of course you have our family, us 4, and then Jason, Lauren, and then our kids that like to benefit from eating our onions. And then so we try to harvest a lot to put
Mhm.
up so that when we're full blown salsa season, we don't have to go buy.
Yeah, you can
Onions.
mow through some onions.
Of course,
Right.
When
we
you're doing
cook with it
salsa.
too.
Yeah, I don't even think I got eaten on our onions. I think it all got put in salsa,
Where
other than the
the-
salsa I eat.
Well, the year before last, we planted 1,200 onions.
Yeah,
And we used a lot of it in our
we used
salsa.
all of them. I mean,
Yep.
We had
we
some
eat
that
some of 'em, but
yeah, we had some that went got old and went bad out there, but for the most part, we used a lot of them.
Mhm.
we hardly had to. We didn't have to buy very many that
Mm-mm.
year.
No,
Yeah.
no.
And this past year, with growing our
Mhm.
bell peppers and our jalapenos, we didn't have to buy no jalapenos.
And
at all.
each recipe
Now,
calls for 6 cups of onions.
yeah.
Mhm. 6
Do
cups.
you
So you just
remember
imagine.
how many jalapeno plants we had in the raised bed?
Mhm.
30.
No, we had
20.
No, we had. I can tell you. Hold on, let me think about this. I think it was right at.
It's
I think it was
He's
right.
got
At,
a memory like an elephant.
I think it was
Just give him
right
a
at.
minute. He'll tell
I
you.
had planted 40 something, and I think we ended up netting 30 something that we could fit in there, and I put them in there tight, but they actually did fantastic that way.
Oh, they.
The bell peppers, the other hot peppers that were a little too tight were the pepperoncinis, the Tabasco. I probably could have spread out a little bit more. And the bell peppers actually did pretty good at the distance we planted them. Really,
Yeah, I don't know that I
Jalapenos,
would.
yeah.
I don't know that I would plant any more pepperoncini.
You know, we love pepperoncinis from the store because we eat them with our spaghetti. But
I
and
just
we
don't
were
know how
going
to
to
get 'em
try to
crunchy.
can them.
We couldn't get them crispy.
We couldn't get them crispy. Now the flavor was delicious.
Yeah, but they were soggy.
They were soggy. So if
Yeah.
you have any idea on how to
It was
to
like
make
putting a piece of wet bread in your mouth.
it was pretty gross. Miss Karen, we do candied jalapenos. Have you ever had those? Also known as cowboy candy.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
oh my
those are really
gosh,
good.
those are delicious.
On everything.
And
It
it
don't
takes
matter what you.
and it takes a lot of jalapenos to make that recipe.
It
Right.
does.
I bet you though. What would you say, Eric? I bet you them 30-something jalapeno plants. I bet we picked
Oh my
15,
goodness.
25-gallon bucket full
At least.
at least.
And have used every bit of them.
And
Yeah.
they were still bountiful when we had to pull them up.
Oh, you need to
What
send
we
me.
hadn't had, what we hadn't we sliced and put them in the freezer to make more candied jalapenos.
Oh, I need to send you some, Miss Karen. You'll be. Oh my gosh, she's never had it before. Candied
Yeah, it's
jalapenos.
good.
Yeah, I eat them on my sandwiches. I eat them on my burgers, my hot dogs, deviled eggs.
How we got introduced to that was actually a lady that I worked with. She actually got in a car wreck and is
Oh,
paralyzed
Lindsay.
now.
Yeah.
But she knew what we did as far as salsa and stuff like that, and she would order salsa and jellies. And she told me, she said, "Do you do cowboy candy?" And I said, I don't even know what that is. And she said, "Oh, I'm gonna bring you some." She brought me a jar from somebody she bought some from, and I brought it home and we tried it and we let everybody try it and we we're like, "Man, that's good." So I looked up a recipe. I just started looking up recipes for cowboy candy or candied jalapenos, and found a recipe and we started making it, and
That's
it's
not
delicious.
That's not the best part of the cowboy candy, though. When you make the cowboy candy, you have about 3 pints of juice left.
brine.
The brine that you
Mhm,
use
mhm.
for the cowboy candy. And brother-in-law over there, he makes. Now we don't sell it to the public. I mean, go ahead and put that disclaimer out there.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not-
we just don't have enough of the brine left over. Is the problem, but
and it's expensive to make.
yeah,
Well,
honestly.
I mean, yeah.
but you use the brine to make barbecue sauce.
It's your base for your barbecue.
It's the
sauce.
base for your barbecue, and it is outstanding. You take some of that Mangalitsa pork
Mhm.
or Mangalitsa Berkshire Cross, and I've thought about that thing, and I got to get the copyright from Greg, but I think we're gonna call the pigs manganese. Just saying, that's what we're gonna call the pigs, or manganese.
If you
Well,
watch
When
our
you cross a
video.
Berkshire and a Mangalitsa, you get a manganese.
A manganese. See, I told you
Yeah.
he came up with something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new pig now.
There we go. And all credit to Greg.
But when you put some of that barbecue sauce on, remember-
Manganese, he said.
yeah, manganese. You put some of that,
we just had a language lesson.
yeah. But
Manganese.
boy, I'm oh man, that
Hey,
stuff's outstanding.
Before I forget, Miss Karen, when you email us,
Give us your address. and
give us
we'll
your
shoot-
address too, and we'll
Yeah.
send you some candied jalapenos
Sure
just so
will.
you could try them.
Yeah, definitely.
That's right.
For sure. But anyway, so as far as some updates on the farm, I guess we can on Meemaw's place. If you've watched any of our videos on moving Meemaw, that's Eric's mom and sister are
Yeah.
living with us.
Look who joined us.
who is that?
Nanny.
Hey, mom.
That's Janet Perry for y'all that sees the comments. That's Nanny. She's watching us live from her house.
She's still eating that bread
That's
pudding.
my-
up there.
That's my sweet mother-in-law, y'all.
She
Hey.
probably got a bowl of bread pudding in front of her right now.
Nanny loves some sweets, so we always make
We all love sweet.
cut jokes with her about her loving her
Bless
sweets.
it.
But she's at home and she's watching. Hey, mama, we love you very much. But anyway, update on Meemaw. That's Eric's mom. She is her place. We did get the plumber out yesterday. There'll be a video coming
Well, the
out.
rough
What's that
rough
mean?
part of the plumbing has
Mhm.
been
I don't know
done,
what that
so that
means.
we can get the concrete people out here to come pour the concrete. So
She said, "Be nice, sons in love."
and then in the
know
next
what that
day or
means.
two, hopefully
Mhm.
the concrete guys will come back and they'll kind of be finishing up and digging out the, some footers and all that stuff to get the concrete poured.
Okay.
So once that process gets done, then y'all get to watch us fools actually start doing some lumbering work inside.
Yeah.
We
And
can do it though.
Yeah.
Right now.
we gonna get it done.
We have found that y'all really enjoy the updates on Meemaw. Meemaw is loving the farm.
Yeah.
She loves being out here. She's precious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She I think she she works really hard at trying to learn everything, and
She's been helping me milk the goats in the mornings, and
As
feed
well
the
as
animals.
mother-in-law. She's been out there helping too.
mother
sure
tried
has.
this week her hand at
That's right.
milking October Grace.
Yeah. Mhm.
On October Grace,
Real quick. Yeah. Mhm.
we did we do a video? We did do a video, didn't we? We have a video on that. I guess I need to
Mhm.
get it out too. We have treated her for mastitis, and I won't share all the details there because I want you to see it in the video. But she's doing good. She is doing really good. So
She is. We also, if you know anybody, I have October Grace's mother who's probably going to calf in the next few months. She's half Dexter, half Jersey.
Mhm.
If anybody interested in that, please contact us. If you want a good milk cow that's fixing to be in milk, fixing to freshen in the next month or two,
Yeah.
just let us know. We just don't need to, we'll probably milk her unless somebody buys her. We'll probably milk her until October Grace has hers again.
Right.
But she just her daughter just gives us a little more milk, which is good for us. We need a little more milk than the mom. April usually gives us about a gallon, which we calf share, so we only milk her once a day. But she usually gives us a gallon each milking. But her daughter gives us a gallon and a half, sometimes a little more than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but anyway, I'll throw that out there. If anybody knows anybody or that might want a good milk cow, she's very gentle.
Yeah.
And
Right now the goats are keeping us. I'm getting a half a gallon when I milk my goats, and so that's so far
good milk too.
working. Yeah.
And goat milk's just as good as the cow milk.
Yeah, working good. I tried to make yogurt with my goat milk, and I mean, it was good. It was
I never
okay.
got to try it.
It was okay. I want to try
Hey,
it again.
Teresa.
Who's on here? Teresa from Alabama. Hey. But anyway, so right now the goats are giving us our milk that we got, and Danette had did a short or something or a post about Zoe and Tom going to their new home, and I wanted to give you an update. We sold them to a friend of ours named Kelly, and she took them home this past weekend, and Zoe just started showing some signs that she wasn't doing too well, and so she was worried that she was going to die on her watch.
Well,
so she felt bad.
Some of y'all might not know about Zoe. When she was born, she got pneumonia pretty quick, and we thought she had that. What's it?
Failure of passive transfer, which means she didn't get enough of her mom's colostrum.
But
with immunities,
right, and then she got pneumonia. So we spent a weekend nursing her back to health. So she's never really been a strong little baby.
Doling, but she is about 9 weeks old. We just pulled her from her mom about a week or 2 weeks ago, and of course, when you do that, there's stress and all. And she, so Kelly brought her back yesterday. She wasn't doing too well. She had runny poop. Of course, we got it checked, and she had coccidia. So she is isolated in the barn stall on medicine now. We're going to try to nurse her back.
She's going to stay on the farm.
But she's back on the farm with us, and Kelly took her sister Kaya, who is a more dominant. Now, of course, if you remember Kaya and Zoe, they were from my mini Nubian mama Doling, but they each have different daddies. Kaya was my Keebler Nigerian dwarf buck daddy. That was her daddy, and then Zebulon, my Nubian, was Zoe's daddy. And so
she was double dipping.
Have you ever heard of that?
It's complicated.
It is complicated. But Karen, she
got bred by two different bucks.
Yes, they can sire by two different or
Mhm.
more multiple, I
Yeah.
guess.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
same, there's a few animals out there that can do
But
that. Dogs are like that.
My Keebler Nigerian dwarf buck, he's stout. He's a healthy, good buck, and he
Mhm.
produces some great babies. And so
Stinks like a buzzard, though.
he does stink.
But you know what? He's not mean at all.
No, he's
so
not mean.
sweet.
No,
He
he's a
is
nice
n-
buck.
He is a sweet. But Miss Carol's joined us, and
Hey.
Hey, Carol.
isn't it funny? It seems like so many people's birthday. Jace's birthday, guys,
Friday.
is Friday.
Took sister out
So
for her
y'all-
birthday supper.
Oh, we need to film some of that because we're gonna be frying
Find some
fish.
fish. He
Well,
said,
your sister's birthday was yesterday.
"Yeah,
Mm.
yep." So, happy birthday to your sister, Miss Carol. Welcome aboard.
They
Yeah.
took her out for a steak, I think.
We
Yeah.
took Eric's sister out last night.
I
for
seen
her-
some remnants in the refrigerator. That's how I know that.
Yeah.
The funny thing is she tried the Creole pasta at this restaurant, and the waiter warned her and told her that's pretty spicy. She says, "Bring
Yeah.
it on."
It wasn't that spicy.
Well, for someone who likes habaneros,
Yeah.
I mean, but bless her heart, she couldn't eat it all. It was really spicy, and so
Miss Karen's birthday's in September. Hers was on the 14th. Well, happy
Don't talk
belated,
about that.
happy belated birthday to you, Miss
We've
Karen.
been on almost an hour.
We are. We have not.
50
We
minutes.
have. We sure
51
have.
minutes,
It's
and then-
hard to believe we have been on here.
yeah,
I mean, I just don't want to ramble. I mean, I appreciate everybody that's joining us, and
Yep.
especially you that come in there late.
We did wanna
appreciate
give-
everybody.
That's why I'm not talking. I'm letting them get it all in.
Yeah.
They're
well,
like,
we did want to let you know. I mean, of course, we got some events that we're going to be doing soon. We are heading
I am too. 39 and older.
heading to Virginia in October to the homesteading of the
Homesteaders
Homes
of America.
So we're going to be up there. If anybody's going to be around, we'd love to see you.
There's going to
I'll
be
go
some
with
up
them.
there. Cattywampus is going, I think.
Yeah.
And
So we're going there in October, and we're excited about that, to go and get to meet a lot of new people and learn.
Jace and Lauren and I went last year for the first time, and we learned just so much going to the classes. And so we talked the rest of the crew into going with us this year, and we're gonna let them experience it.
Yeah.
And oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
I was with y'all for
Every
everything.
pig that was born in the storm.
storm.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you, Chazzy. I appreciate that.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Heck yeah.
That's so sweet. But
It in Virginia, beautiful.
That's-
Goodness gracious, it is beautiful.
That's our first super chat. Ain't
It sure is. It sure
Appreciate
is.
very first
that.
super chat.
First
That's
super
awesome.
chat.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so
I
much.
think okay, for those of you who don't know, Stumpy doesn't travel.
I don't like to travel.
He
I
has
do travel.
hodophobia.
It is a thing. Look it up.
It is a thing, and he exemplifies every characteristic. And so, but we had a doctor that talked him into getting on a low dose of
Anxiety medicine.
anxiety medicine, and he's been on that for years. And when he takes it, he's much better. He's
Yeah.
still a little nervous, so he's going to Virginia
It's
with us.
bearable.
You trust Eric and his driving, though, don't you?
He's riding. He'll be riding in our car with Jason and I.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but when we've traveled before,
I told Lauren today, I said, start
Yeah.
praying now that the peace of God will come over. Yes, we travel.
I'm
you never
good
can be
once
in
I
our
get
own
wherever
car.
I'm going, but
Yeah.
it's from here
Yeah.
to there. That
Yeah. But I think he's going to fall in love with Virginia because it is so pretty in October. And the leaves are changing, and it's nice during the day, and it's cool at night.
Mhm.
It was lovely. Very
believe it or
lovely.
not, I drive a truck for a living.
Local truck.
It's local though.
Yes.
Well, I say local. I drive.
Thank you, Miss Karen. We need praying.
Some
for
days
sure.
I drive 300 miles.
Yeah. But that's in October. We can't wait for that. We'll have a video
It's
of
only
that.
3 weeks.
We,
Yeah,
might
3
even
weeks
do,
away.
we might even do some lives from up there.
Yeah,
to
that
show
would be
you
great.
let y'all see some of
3
the
weeks
beautiful
away.
countryside.
Yeah.
Looking forward to. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you
No,
off. Just
go
looking
ahead.
forward to
Oh,
some of
Mr.
the
Reese's
vendors and all that's
grandson's
going to be
birthday's
up there.
Friday, too.
I know that was there
That's fun.
last year. I know we used 4-jar lids, Redmond salt. All those people were there last year
Mhm.
with booths, and
Mhm.
we even talked about we may bite the bullet and buy some milking machine while we up there.
Yeah,
So
for the cows. I have one for the goats.
cows, we'd like
It's
to.
probably time to update that one too. I've used it a few
Yeah,
seasons.
if it's a little better as far as milking twice a day, we might try that for a little while.
Mhm, mhm.
Just so we can make more butter.
Right,
Right.
right.
We go through some butter on this hill, don't we?
We do. Mhm.
Plus the fact that too is it's really good to boy.
Look,
Our pig's been
There's your
enjoying.
daughter.
My
milk.
daughter, her daughter's on. Hey, Sarah Bug. We love you, baby. She joined in to
Y'all
Just
say
say
hey
hi.
to Sarah. We call her Sarah.
Sarah. But
She my favorite niece.
Everything is better with butter.
Just
That's
throwing
right.
that out there.
yeah.
Absolutely.
On another event that we wanted to talk about was Keepers of the Old Ways. And I don't know if you can see the paper or not. Show it up there. It's in April, and it's an event here in town. And it is vendors and classes and YouTubers alike at Landmark Park here in Dothan. And
It's
there's
a 2-day event.
two-day
April
event.
12th and 13th.
and it's great. And we're gonna
I
be
know
there.
it's a little early to be announcing, but that's just in April.
It'll be here before you know it.
And
Mhm,
I don't know. Last year we had a bunch of YouTubers here at the house,
mhm.
and we really had a good time doing that. And
Yeah.
that probably might be in the works.
Oh,
Some
no,
of the
we're going-
classes that's going to be doing is blacksmithing, food preservation, fermenting, bread making, chicken, rabbit, and pork processing. These
That's
guys.
us.
Grow your own food forest, grafting. I know who did that. Would be Flomaton Famous, I'm sure.
Yep, Randall.
Homestead Nutrition, Intro to Bees, Dairy Goats, Soap Making, Pioneer Kids classes, and much, much more. So
Yeah.
it's a fun event at this beautiful
Mhm.
park here in town that has an old style
They have the schoolhouse, the general
homestead
store.
farm. Yeah. area.
Last year we had Billy with Permapastors.
Mhm.
He was here. David the Good was here.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I think both of them are going to be back this year. I think.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And,
Hidden Oaks was here. Dusty Goat.
Hidden Oaks,
Yep.
Dusty Goat,
Um,
bunch of YouTubers.
Anna with
Anna
with the
fermented
fermenting.
homestead.
Yeah, Fermenting Homestead.
And Row and Co was here. Julie
Stivers.
was here.
Randall and
We said-
Michelle with Flomaton Famous.
Yeah.
You missed that.
Yeah.
Y'all said that, but
Mm-hmm.
anyway, we had a great time. We had,
Mhm.
like I said, we came back here and we had supper one night.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Friday night, we fixed supper for a lot of folks. I don't even know who
We
all
like
was
to
here.
cook.
Yeah, but
For
we
sure.
had such a good time just sitting around and enjoying one another, talking about our farms
Mhm.
and the things we do here. And we hope to
Oh, we'd love to see you,
Oh.
Tracy, at Just Dig It.
any of y'all that can come, man.
Yes.
It's I really believe too. It's going to be a little earlier this year than it was last year, so I feel like it'll be a good, nice crowd there. And like I say, me and Eric will be doing, and my
Yeah,
son.
just be prepared. It's April, so we
Yep.
tend to get some
Storms.
rain. So you
Cool
might want
weather.
to
It
pack
could-
you some
could still
umbrella
be
just
cool.
in case.
Mhm.
We'll be processing a half a pig each day, rabbits and chickens, and
Mhm.
showing you how to break those down into usable pieces.
We and that's one reason why we started our YouTube channels. We like to share. We don't know everything.
Mm,
We wanted to document everything so our kids would know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so and we've learned a lot from other people
Mhm.
and just like to share it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Better late than never. Welcome aboard. I'm
Yeah.
glad you're here.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
We appreciate everybody coming out to Pedals from the Past and visiting with us. I know it was a busy time for a lot of the YouTubers there
yeah.
in Jemison, Alabama. We appreciate those that come by and said hi and that we got to meet. Me and Eric were tied up with grandbaby a lot, but we got to meet a lot of people, and we
had several come. Well, I'd say come by and said
We
they
met
watched
Miss
us.
Lisa.
Yep.
We
I
met
did.
Miss Lisa.
I didn't get to meet you, Lisa, and I feel
that
bad.
watches us regular, and we don't have a very big channel, and we sure are thankful the ones we have.
Yeah.
Like I say, we work regular jobs and all, but we just basically started this where our children could look at us later on. But
Mm-hmm. Yep.
it'd be nice if this thing was big enough I could just stay at home and make y'all plenty of videos. I sure appreciate it.
Tell us how you really feel, Stumpy.
No,
Oh, Lordy.
it would just be nice if I could stay at home, regardless if I had a YouTube channel or not.
Yeah, that's right.
I just love being here on the farm,
Yeah.
and I do. I love it. There's nothing better to me than being at home.
Yeah.
Miss
Not
Karen, I
everything.
appreciate you saying that. She says she enjoys our channel.
Oh, thank you.
Man, it's trying to come up with different content.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, and we had the camera in hand. We recently got a new camera, this vlogging camera,
Wow.
and
Tracy said we're going to do another fall event next year
oh, that's great.
at Pedals from the Past.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. You can put that on your calendar for next year.
Yeah. Well, there was people there from all over the United States and Canada, I think.
Scotland was the
Scotland was somebody come from Scotland to see
Cog
Jason them at
Mhm.
Cog
Cog
Hill.
Hill.
That was
Mhm.
All the way
amazing.
from Scotland.
Yep.
But what else we got?
Fried squirrel and fried rabbit with cat head biscuits and brown gravy. You know, Teresa, people ask me how in the world. Now I don't care much for squirrel, but we have rabbits, and these people we had
Those
someone
squirrels
say,
are
"How can you eat those sweet rabbits?" So I say, one bite at a
One
time.
bite at a time with gravy and biscuit.
Absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
You know, we poke fun like that, but to me, it's sad that people don't have any more connection to their food than that. I mean, to me, because there was a time not so many years ago that anybody in the family, you know, if you had something to eat, you had to
He's gonna
process
knock our
it.
camera over.
Yep, he's about to do it.
Oh,
That's your
we got
dog.
a dog.
That's
Murphy.
Murphy.
Come out from under there. And
Wow.
but anyway, I'll try to fix it back.
There we go.
Anyway,
Mhm.
you know,
Mom says it's time to cook her some rabbit.
yeah. Well, we probably gonna have some birds. Dove season come in not too long ago down here.
Yeah.
We got a few birds in the freezer,
We spent a couple of weekends out in the field.
and
Shoot-
so
shoot-
hopefully we'll be having some birds and gravy and
Mhm.
rabbit
Mhm.
biscuits.
We cover everything we wanted. Is there a night that would be best for us to do our
I
lives?
know a lot of our friends on YouTube do lives, and we definitely don't want to conflict with that. So we was just trying to find a good night that we could do it. 7:30 is a little late for some.
Especially those on the
My
East
honey's ready to
Coast.
go to bed.
I
You-
get up early.
He gets up real early, has to go to work. And
He can
all.
sleep in the morning.
He's off
Yeah, I'm off
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
He's got a couple of dental
Gotta
visits.
get my eyes checked.
He's
Mhm.
getting his eyes checked, which
And he's going to get a tractor.
I could check them for him because he can see all the way over here, and they can't none of us see without.
I
getting
just get it checked every year, regardless.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because we're old.
Well, once you cross the 50-yard line, you need to get everything checked. So they say.
Ain't that right?
Ain't that
Stumpy?
right, Stumpy?
That's what they
You
say.
take your advice.
So your advice.
I don't want to do some things, you know.
Well, we're so grateful that you joined us tonight. And we just kind of chatted a little bit and caught up a little bit on stuff on the farm. I don't know what else there is to share right now.
Mm-mm.
as
No,
far
we're
as the
just
farm
coming in
goes.
into winter mode, and
Mhm.
I always tell people, you know, that's it. You know, you do have stuff growing in the garden if you're from down here,
Mhm.
and but that's the time too when you do a lot of meat processing, putting up canning
Mhm.
chicken, rabbit,
Mhm.
pork, beef,
Mhm.
any of it.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, who haven't followed our channel, I'm Danette. This is Eric, aka Stumpy.
Mhm.
This is Denise.
Mhm.
This is Eric.
If you notice in his hand real quick, I don't know if anybody noticed him playing with his fingers. You count. You see, he's missing a finger. So if you was wondering what was going on, he always does tricks on everybody about that. But he got his class ring caught and took his finger off back in the late 80s. And so he's been without a finger since then. So if you was wondering what he was doing earlier, he was
Trauma.
playing with it.
We have
So,
2 Erics, but this one's called Stumpy. And so you'll hear us refer, all the kids call him Uncle Stumpy.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
My nickname's not on here.
well, Beckett calls him Johnny Boy.
Yeah. Johnny Boy.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then, of course, at work, they call him Rico.
Yeah.
That's my name at work.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we got.
Oh, Teresa is in Midland City.
Oh,
That's not far at
far at
all.
how about that?
My daughter is actually looking at a house to possibly buy over that way. So,
How
her
about
and her
that?
husband. So,
Small,
Nice,
small world.
Teresa.
small world. Small world.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Why don't you want to wrap it on up? They've been an
Yeah,
hour
I
on
think
here
we've
with us.
been
We need to
yakking for an hour, and you guys, I appreciate you guys being with us
Absolutely.
tonight. And
Thank
we'll,
everybody that joined.
yeah,
I'll
always
talk more next time.
he'll talk more next time. Bless his sweet bones.
We'll try and do it on a weekend. That way he'll be rest. No, not on the weekend. There's a lot of folks.
I am researching on when's the best time to do it.
Greg and Sheila's got a live this Sunday night, 7,
Yeah,
Hoss Tools,
yeah,
It's actually 5 our time, 6 their time.
6.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
But anyway,
We'll get a night
Y'all
going and
watch
try
him
to get some lives,
Sunday
some more
night.
lives going for you guys. So, but it was great to chat with you guys. And
yes.
appreciate
Appreciate
you following us
mhm.
on our journey.
We'll see you on the next live chats, guys.
Murphy.
You got any questions, just save them up. We'd be glad to answer.
Yeah, don't forget, Karen, to email us your address so we
That's
can
right.
get
That's
those
right.
goodies to
Thumbs
you
up
and the
for us.
rest.
Appreciate the super chat too.
Yeah. God bless you guys.
See
Have a
y'all.
great
God
night.
bless
We'll
you.
see you next time. Mhm.